Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this unboxing video, and today we're going to be looking at the new wet palette from Green Stuff World. So without further ado, let's unbox. So I picked this up from their website. It was £11. One of the cheaper palettes on the market. Some are charging quite a bit of money, like the Red Grass Gaming. I think that's like £30. This one comes, so you get 2 hydro foams and 50 hydro papers included with the palette. So just on the back, the size of the wet palette, 128mm long and 132mm wide. Quite a small wet palette. So actually the reason why I picked this up. So there's your hydrophone. Get 2 of those. And your hydro paper. It's basically just parchment paper. So you get 50 of those. And they're 130mm by 180. Just pop those there. And the palette itself. Just chuck that box. So here's the palette itself. It's just got their logo on it. Don't know how well that comes up on the camera. It's quite good. So I'm not sure what colours this come in. I think it's just this one colour. Try and get that. So a little information. Preparation: soak the sponge with water, preferably distilled water, until you can no longer soak it. Place the moistened sponge in the tray, adjusting it to the surface. So you get some information there. Let's just go and grab one of the hydrophones. Let's pull one of these out. Okay, let's add some water to this. It recommends keep adding water until it can't soak up anymore. Okay, I don't look like it's going to soak up anymore, so I'll just pull the excess. One of the hydro papers. So that fits pretty snug in there. It's quite a small palette. That's the reason why I actually brought this palette, because it's smaller than my the Masterson Stay Wet Handy palette. It's pretty much half the size of that. So I brought that just to save space, basically. So let's put a bit of paint on. Let's give that a good shake. Okay. I'll apply a little bit of paint to this orc's head here. So there you go. So what I'll do now is probably paint a bit more, leave some paint on there, and I'll leave it for 24 hours. Then I'll come back and I'll see how well hydrated the paint still is, just see how well the palette works, and do a second part review type thing. So I'll see you in part 2. Hey guys, welcome back to part 2. So I haven't touched the wet palette for 24 hours. Just left overnight, went to work today, come back, had some food, and now here we are 24 hours later. So just gonna crack this open and see how well hydrated the paints are. Okay, so you can see that the paints have split slightly, but definitely still they haven't dried out. So just going to grab an old brush, give these paints a mix. That paint is just as wet as yesterday. Look at that. They have split, but that's probably because I put a load of thinner in the paints. Like you can see the McCrag blue, I haven't thinned, and that there hasn't split. It's just the same as when it come out of the pot. A lot of the other paints, like the red one, I've actually thinned down with thinner, so that probably explains why they've split. The Retributed Gold, just got some metallic on there as well. Still completely hydrated. You can see this palette has done very well. All the paints are still red, all perfectly usable. "24 hours later. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of paint. I was doing a little bit of work on Mr. Marnie's Calgar last night. For the Emperor! So let's just grab a little bit of red paint there. Just apply a little bit on there. It's flowing absolutely perfect. So yeah, you can see the paints are all still hydrated. I think that's enough paint for the video. You can pretty much get the idea. So yeah, the price of this was £11 10p from Green Stuff World's website, and also a couple of extras. A couple of things to just point out: you can buy the extra hydrofoams. They come in packs of 2, and they're £2.44p each, so that's £1.22 per phone, which is pretty good. And you can also buy extra papers, hydrate papers, come in a pack of 50, £2.44 as well for a pack of 50, which is pretty good. It's going to last you quite a long time. So overall verdicts of the wet palette, it's a thumbs up from me. If you're in the market for a wet palette, this one's quite small, but that's why I brought it, because it fits on my desk better. But if you're in the market for a wet palette, definitely worth a buy. And your foams are also sanitised, or sterilised with this sanitised brand to make them last longer, but they're not going to last forever. They will mould eventually. That's why you can buy the extras on the website. So they're always there. So yeah, highly recommend the wet palette. Works really well, and concludes the video. Hope to see you in another one soon. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, thumbs up. Hope to see you in another video soon. So bye for now. Peace.